Hello friends and potential friends. Well, it's another lovely day out here in Central Florida. I'm just wandering around the mini orchard a little bit, checking out the potential ponderosa lemons and the mulberries and all the other things that are just exploding here in the garden and in the mini orchard. Going to be another hot day. Everywhere I look, I'm seeing signs of spring, and I'm just worried that Mother Nature might just decide to skip over spring again this year and go straight to summer. A lot of indications of that too. Hit 89 yesterday, and they're saying it's supposed to be warmer today than it was yesterday. So we'll see what happens. But let me take you around and show you some of the spring signs that I've been seeing. You may have seen that little ringneck snake that came in the house to visit with me yesterday. Yes, no snakes were hurt in the creation of that video. After I turned the camera off, I caught him and brought him outside where he belongs. But that was just one sign of spring. Here's another one. All of the lettuce in the top of this green stalk is bolting. Probably be getting some seeds out of it before too long. Most of the rest of the salad tower is kind of hanging around drooping right now because it's getting a bit warm. Another sign of spring that I've noticed is that the radishes they're slowing down, and they're starting to split pretty regular too. So they won't be around much longer. Meanwhile, Mamba's over there trying to find some veggies. What do you do with a vegan cat? That thing does not like to eat meat. But every time I bring him outside, he starts eating all the vegetables and grass. I even caught him getting into the salad tower a few times. Let's see, in this green stalk, the carrots are doing well. I've been thinning them, pulling out a lot of them, and get some tiny little carrots out of the deal. But all the radishes at the top are flowering and bolting. You've seen the cilantro go into seed. That's been going on for a while. And I'm just letting it grow till I can get some seeds out of it. And right now the pollinators really love it. Oh, there's licorice. He found a nice shady spot to lay. What else have we got going on out here? Mustard. Florida broadleaf mustard is bolting big time. I guess I'll go ahead and collect more seeds from that too, although I've probably already got a lifetime supply. And with the heat, everything else is just kind of drooping. Oop. Here's one of the pollinators that I don't particularly like. Little yellow jacket. I'm kind of surprised that this Napa cabbage hasn't bolted, though the variety I got does claim to be a slow bolt variety. Might get a little bit more kimchi out of that before it's said and done. The broccoli, of course, is bolting, and I've given up on it. I've been picking off the heads as soon as they start to form and eating them, because if I don't, they almost immediately start producing flowers. Brussels sprouts, yeah, they're kind of drooping right now. Hey, it's 84 degrees out here. What do you expect? I don't know what the UV index is, but it feels pretty warm on the back of my neck. And even these radishes are going to seed. So I'll be clearing out some space here pretty soon. Carrots are still doing good. Tomatoes are still going crazy. I have decided that the Homestead tomatoes apparently are a semi-determinate variety. I did some research the other day. Have you noticed lately, if you go in and type in something like Homestead tomato description into Google, all you get is seed companies? So I went through that list. Some of the companies said that Homestead tomatoes are indeterminate. Some said they are semi-determinate, and some said that they are determinate. Well, I've been getting a lot of ripe tomatoes in the last week or two, so I guess these ones I've got must be a semi-determinate variety. There are still a few green tomatoes on here. There's one. But there's a lot of red ones too. And if you look at the end of my recent gardening videos, you see some of the harvest I've been getting. And more that's been dominated by these Homestead tomatoes. I've still got more asparagus coming up. And no, I have not eaten any yet. I'm waiting for them to get bigger. But this is the year. So all in all, there's a lot of signs of spring out here. And I'm going to be getting a lot of space made real soon. And it is good that I'll be clearing out some of the winter crops out of the raised beds, because I got a bunch of peppers here in the lab that are going to have to go outside real soon. Of course, still have my Praxis cherry tomatoes in here. I've been getting a few of them from in here, and every one I get is donating more seeds for the cause. And here's a few more peppers I've got going over here. These I just up-potted yesterday. And they seem to be looking happy. Well, except that one banana pepper. It never did much, but it's still green, so I leave it there. And these ones over here, these were up-potted a couple weeks ago. And I've got them over on this side of the lab where they get 12 hours of daylight every day instead of the 18 they were getting on the other side. And that way they're basically starting to harden off and match the amount of daylight they're going to get once they move outside. But all in all, looks like spring is definitely hitting in Central Florida. So for my friends farther north, it won't be long. Just hang in there, and I'll see you next time.